Assalamu alaikum and good morning, my dear students. Welcome to online session with the new lesson. So that would be our topic. The name of that lesson is the light detectives from your English reading and writing workshop book. It means that your textbook. The light detectives. Please open pages from 352. So it will go up to 355. The light detectives, it means searching for the light. Detectives, someone who investigate and who search. As you can see, that is the page from your book 352. And the essential question is, how does technology lead to discoveries? Essential question means important question. How does technology lead to discoveries? Read about astronomers' use of technology to find distant objects in your solar system. Astronomers who try to find out distant object through telescopes. So this lesson is expository lesson. Light detective is an expository text that gives an account of ways that technology is used to identify distant objects that are moving in our solar system, the objects which are far away. So this lesson deals, and it is expository text. So as we have read earlier in many lessons, but again we would have a look and glance. In expository text may use technical language to explain a process. Technical vocabulary it will include, and it may use photographs, diagrams and models to illustrate scientific concepts. So there might be photographs, as in this lesson you will find many photographs and images and diagrams and models to explain the scientific concepts. In light detectives, learn how astronomers discover distant objects. This stunning photograph of the whirlpool, this amazing and beautiful photograph of the whirlpool galaxy was taken by the advanced camera for surveys aboard NASA's Hubble Space Telescope. So stunning, as you know, is beautiful, amazing and astonishing, while the meaning of whirlpool means confusing, which take a circle, and pool means water. So whirlpool means that the galaxies and all the planets, they are just moving in a circle. And you might have heard about the NASA Hubble Space Telescope, which is the most advanced one and is the most sophisticated telescope. So the picture which would come in the next slide, that was taken from by that Hubble Space Telescope. By studying such images, astronomers have confirmed that the galaxy's curving spiral arms are long trails of stars and gas laced with dust. Laced with means aids with. So there are trail of star, it means it just spread out all over. Curving spiral, they are in the motion of spiral. So it just like look like whirlpool and it is moving. But these are consist of and contains of dust, gas laced with dust also. So they have also discovered that stars in the blue region form a hydrogen gas is compressed in the pink regions. You would find the picture deciphering the structure of a galaxy 23 million light years away has truly been a breakthrough. It means it was a real discovery. That deciphering, it means finding or decoding. Look at the picture. That was the picture that we were talking about. That this picture is taken from the NASA Hubble telescope, advanced telescope, the most sophisticated one, and it look like a whirlpool. It's like moving. So it consists of lots of gases along with dust. The technical information in light detectives may be difficult to understand the first time you read it. It means that obviously the technical vocabulary would be a little bit difficult when you read for the first time, but when you read second time, and it will be easier, and when you read a third time, it will be easier more than second time. As you read again, focus on the meanings of smaller parts of long sentences. You have to focus on, and you have to make sentences, to break sentences into pieces, so that in order to get the meaning out of those longer sentences, you have to concentrate and focus. Then think about how the ideas in those parts are connected, and then you have to connect, not just like haphazardly you go through. You have to read once, then twice, and then thrice. So after third time, the idea would be clearer than the first and second time. So the more you read, the more ideas would be clearer and easier. You may not be sure how Clyde Tombaugh used photographs of the night sky to find Pluto. Reread Discovering Pluto on page 353. That is the scientist Clyde Tombaugh who used these photographs. I read that Tombaugh viewed these images in a blink comparator, breaking of the night sky. So comparator mean like from comparison is comparator. So they were watching through a comparator. Is also a device, a telescope breaking of the night sky. When you read your lesson, you would find all these images and photographs which give you further ideas about these technical vocabulary and terms that would help you in understanding and comprehending the lesson. So a blink comparator, another technical term. So he was looking through. He then viewed these images in a machine. The next two sentences into parts help me understand that this device switched to explain how a scientific discovery came about. An author will explain, author means the writer. An author will explain how often organize a text by describing events in sequential order. Sequential order mean in a systematic order, in sequence, in a series, step by step. Identifying this sequence of events as you read will help you understand how the scientists reach their goal, objectives and aims. Context clues. It means the hints and signs from the text. When you read in unfamiliar word or technical term in an expository text, use context clues in nearby sentences or paragraphs to help you figure out its meaning. You may find a passage that defines, explains, or restates the term. Simply it means that when you read, and if you don't know the meaning of a word or a technical vocabulary, then the surrounding text or words will help you in order to find out the meaning. So that is called context clues, will give you a hint or will help you to understand and get some idea that it might be the meaning. Now you can look at the spiral again. These are how did they find the lie detectives. One is the whirlpool is mean a spiral. Find text evidence. Proof from the text. Evidence means proof from the text. I'm not completely sure what the phrase more massive means on page 355 of lie detectives. In the same paragraph, I read the sentence. For example, if you read this paragraph and you say, I don't know what does mean by massive mean. Iris is only slightly larger than Pluto. This restatement tells me that more massive means bigger. So massive means because you derive the meaning. You just decode the contextual meaning that massive means bigger or larger inside. The team originally estimated that Iris was 25 to 40% more massive than Pluto. Iris is only slightly larger than Pluto. Homework. Dear students, read the lesson attentively 2 times and write meanings to the difficult words and phrases by using your dictionary. Thank you very much and have a nice day.